And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. My name is Birdie, riding dirty. If you guys could please. Oh my goodness. Well, we know my audio works. Welcome in, everyone. Make sure that you like and sub. All right. So if you are new, welcome. This is the strangest tarot reading you may ever experience. And for those who, girl, do I have tea for you in the cards? Ooh, Jason Swan, meow. Okay, so donations will take priority. I will choose free at random. I'm going to open with a quick prayer and then we will get started. I need some lip gloss, even though I'm not on camera. Should I go on camera one day? I don't know. I'm torn. Anyway, let me get my list going and we will be off to the races. Make sure you like the stream. It really helps out the channel. I'm going to go in list of PayPal. Welcome. If you, shameless plug real quick, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you have two. Okay, so I have, actually, I'm going to do, oopsies, I did not mean to do that. Comments. All right, so I'm going to go with, I have Philomena for 1, and then I have Jason for 2. Philomena, go ahead and post your question. Let's get right into it. And while you're posting, I am going to open with a quick little prayer. So how is everyone? I also want to say, you guys know that I do natal chart. I'm into astrology, blah, blah, blah. But if you want to contact me to book a reading, my prices, everything's in the description. You can email or text me on this number. I will say, and this is just an observation, fire signs are struggling right now, and that's across the board. I mean, look at what's going on with J-Lo. I mean, if you know, you know. Where my gaze at? Like, J-Lo is like, what a reckoning right now. You know what I mean? But anywho, I'm not here to shade her today. Let's open it up, Spirit. Let's get the vibrations high so we can do some readings up in this piece. If you're called to donate, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to get started with Philomena. Archangel Michael, please open me up to be a clear channel. Please protect this live stream, my energy, and everyone who is watching. Please help me deliver messages for everyone's greatest good. And so it is. All right, I'm not using this one for a love reading. We're going to go use this one. And let's get into it. Philomena wants to know, people at work, university, yeah. The fire signs I know personally and publicly, like, struggling. And people, you know, specifically with the fire and the big 3, yowzers, okay? Not everybody, but, and I feel like water signs are doing very well right now. It's very interesting. I digress. Let's keep going. Philomena wants to know what's next for my love life, and you would like a 1-question reading, and let's get right into it. No, so my, let me show you my options. So due to inflation, my reading options have changed. And here they are. All right. And they change like at the beginning of the year. What is coming in next for my love life? What's next for my love life? Philomena. I'm getting an earth sign, and I'm going to pull the cards, but I'm going to see what Spirit gives me really quickly. I'm seeing an earth sign that is either like your age or younger than you, and someone who is kind of like mild-mannered, and they're not one to speak a lot. They could be a Taurus. I want to see what pops in the cards. That's very interesting. Let me see what else I get here. Ooh, we have the Queen of Wands. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Eight of Cups. Here we go. The Knight of Pentacles. We can't make it up over here. That's exactly what Spirit showed me. Holy crap. And okay. I see. The Two of Pentacles. So what's coming next for your love life? This is different. Sasha. So this is different. I think that you were in the past, I think you were definitely channeling like your Queen of Cups energy. And I think you were over caring and over giving. I think that you have been through some things. And I think that you, in terms of your love life, like I kind of feel like you've been through the ringer. You've dealt with people that have said one thing and done another. And now you're moving forward as the Queen of Wands. And you're kind of like, take me or leave me. I'm Philomena. This is who I am. You can either hang out in the Philomena show or you can kick rocks, is what I'm seeing for you moving forward. Hey, G, welcome. I'm doing really good. Sorry, guys. I was having a lot of pain yesterday and I was a little nervous. Thank you so much. I was a little nervous. But I'm doing a lot better now. I just had to get back like in my... Anyways, take my pain medication. And I'm just taking like Advil, Tylenol, nothing crazy over here. Anyway, sorry. Back to Philomena. I'm so sorry. So what I'm seeing is you are like, look, I'm Philomena. Take me or leave me. This is it. Okay? And I'm seeing that you're attracting a different type of energy towards you now. You're taking your time. You're not rushing into things. You're trying to you're moving in a different way. Eight of Cups. And I don't think you're letting people in as easily. And if they're not going to like kiss the ring, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm getting a lot of like F-boys or players or people that like, they would say one thing and do another. And you're not entertaining that kind of energy anymore. And not only are you not entertaining it, I think that you can see it coming a mile away. The other thing I'm seeing is I feel like you're entering like a dark feminine era because you're healing while it doesn't mean you can't meet someone while you're healing from this crap that has happened in the past. Although your love life may not look the way that you want it to right now, the more that you care for yourself, empower yourself, and do things that make you feel beautiful, and maybe this is you tapping into your dark feminine energy, the better off you are going to be. I don't think that you're going to repeat the mistakes that you have in the past. And with the world energy. And yeah, that's so funny that's exactly what they showed me. I see someone about your age or a little bit younger, could have some Taurus energy, but someone who is, and I'm not saying that Tauruses are mild mannered. They're the bull, strong like bull at the end of the day. But earth signs can sometimes, move a little bit slower and mean a bit more of what they're actually saying than necessarily like playing games with people. And I know that's a blanket statement, take it or leave it, whatever. But that's what I'm seeing coming in for you. And I feel like timeline wise, this could happen within like the next 4 months, but I wouldn't be so concerned with this. I would really just let yourself. This is about investing in yourself, feeling you, doing you, and seeing how this person is going to fit into your life. That's what I'm seeing here for you. Give me one moment, guys. I don't have any of my moderators on, so give me a moment and I'll update the list. We do free at random. Donations do take priority. You said, I'm talking to a Sag right now, but he's leaving to Chicago in 4 months. That's funny that you say that because I'm seeing another energy coming in. I'm seeing the energy of someone else. And this literally, this Eight of Cups is like, there's an energy moving out and there's an energy that's coming in here. And although some of these things going on right now, you may not like, I see you healing and moving on. Let me roll the astro dice for you. And then we're going to move on to Jason's questions. Give me one moment. Jason, you can start posting if you have not already. Ooh, okay. We have Give me a second here. I have Saturn in the second house in Leo. The other thing I will say here, and I love this Queen of Wands energy. I don't know if you're a fire sign or if you have some fire in your big three. Like I said, there may be some challenging times going on right now. I have Saturn in the second house. So this talks about income, resources. I would, and this is just like an aside message, I would not think about combining finances with somebody else. I would make sure that you're really secure with your income, your resources, and all of that stuff. It also, oh, hey. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Thank you so much. So, yeah, I think Spirit wants you to focus on your income and resources right now. Good. Yeah. But I think and so if it's not that it has been challenging with the Saturn energy, Saturn is also about wisdom, right? And so this can mean that you have worked really hard to get your security and that you should be proud of being able to establish that in your life right now. Okay. So give me one moment to do the list. Make sure you guys like the stream. It really helps out the channel. And I will get my list going. I got my new contacts, you guys. I'm like, but they're moving around. It takes them a while to settle because my eyes are effed up. All right. We've got Jason. So Jason, oh Lord, hold on. B, get out of here with this. Hold the phone. Up next, we've got Jason for 2. Jason wants oh wow, we have a lot of donations today. Okay, we've got Jason. We've got B. Give me one moment, guys. We've got G. And then we have is that SB? No shame in asking. I mean, listen, don't put all your eggs in one basket. And we're not going to shade you over here. Jason asking about 2 people today. I mean, do you? I got SB, I got G, SB, and then I have Sasha. Ooh, we got a big list today. All right. I really need these contacts to settle. Okay, we're moving on. Hold the phone. Who is oh, Rachel, I know who you are. Thank you for watching. It took me, I know a couple different Rachels, and you're like Queen's friend, Capricorn. I know exactly who you're talking about. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Eva, did I miss you somewhere? Eva, hold up. Did I miss Eva up in here? I don't see you, boo-boo. Okay. I'm going to move on to, I want to use this for a big kahuna because, like, why not? You said your life is a movie right now. Oh, Lord, the drama. Spirit, clear the air for the drama. We're about to do a big kahuna here. Do tell Jason as I eat popcorn. All right. So number 1, you whatever comes out for me and my Pisces. Okay, you and your Pisces over here. All right. Thank you guys for your patience. Let's get into it. Thank you for your freaking generosity. So the big kahuna is whatever comes out. And then the second one is for a different person. Is that, Jason, just confirm that. You want to start with the in-depth. Okay. And is that about the Pisces? Start with the in-depth and then we'll do the big kahuna. Okay, I can do that. I got you, boo. I got you, boo. Okay. Spirit, show me an in-depth reading on Jason and the Pisces. Jason and the Pisces, 4 of Cups. So okay. Before I continue to pull, I'm feeling the energy of pressure because it's like, I feel like you guys have feelings for each other, but there's something going on that either you don't like or both of you don't like. And because we have the 4 of Cups here and it's like, we both care about each other. Why is something off? Like, why is this happening? Do we need to make a call? Are we in? Are we out? Are we doing this? Or are we not? Okay. Death. King of Cups. 10 of Wands, which is a challenge. Oh my Lord. The drama, Jason. Death, King of Cups, 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. What is the effing problem here? You guys care about each other, but there's this huge challenge in the way. There's an opportunity for something real. What is holding this back? You said, I'm glad I asked for whatever comes out. No, I'm asking you, what is holding this back? I feel like here would be my recommendation here. And I'll look at other parts of this deck, but like, I think that it's okay. If this person is not ready to be in a relationship right now, or you're not ready to move forward with this thing, I think it's fine to, we have majors here, Judgment and Death. I feel like it would be okay to make a call. Like Judgment is like making a final call on something. And I wonder almost if it might be better for you guys to be friends right now, or maybe you say like, hey, there's a lot going on right now. Things don't really seem to be moving forward. And I don't always say this in readings, trust and believe that. But the 10 of Pentacles, it's like, I see this person being oh my God, Newbie, thank you. Thumbs up for Newbie, our moderator. Thank you so much for hanging with me and hanging with us. The 10 of Pentacles, I feel like this person could be in your life and maybe in the future things could change, but either this person is dealing with, and I know what you shared with me about the Pisces before with the medical stuff going on. Maybe there is something really challenging right now that they're having a hard time working through. And maybe it's better off for you guys to be friends right now and that you can focus on other parts of your life. Who is on the top of the deck? We have the King of Swords. You need to have a very real discussion about what you guys want here. Are you in or are you out? Because you can't keep waiting in limbo for someone. And if there is another opportunity knocking at the door, which sounds like what the next reading might be about, I wouldn't hold your breath for this person. And I also don't think I hate to say this word because life isn't fair, but like, it's kind of not fair I feel like you're being held hostage to some degree with this person. And they might say like, oh, I really care about you. And it's like, okay. He actually hurt his back recently. We weren't speaking the entire time. What is the problem? Honey bun, look at you on the bottom of the frickin' deck. Queen of Wands. I feel like you're very attractive right now. I wouldn't put all your eggs in one basket because you may be attracting people who do have the time of day to talk to you, even if they injure themselves. Just saying. That's what I'm seeing for this. I'm going to pull the dark romance just because we can. Lord. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh my God. These contacts. They were perfect yesterday. It's weird that ghosted just kind of like popped on this deck. Honestly, very twin flamey. Well, listen, I don't necessarily believe in that, but we all believe in different things, right? I think that's an excuse for like toxicity, and that is like sometimes like a little emotionally abusive. Like, not, I would move towards people who are healthy and that don't play games. But that's just me. And there's also like cults. Go on Netflix or like Google. There's like cults that like are literally like about twin flames, and they're very dangerous. So just be careful about all that stuff. And believe what you want. I'm not here to sell you Jesus. I'm not here to sell you whatever, but believe what you want to believe. That's just, you know, I don't play the twin flame game. I think it's very dangerous. Okay, Spirit, show me the other energy with the Pisces. Past life connection. We have introspection, energy clearing, and we have patience. I think your patience is running out with this person here. And yeah, it sounds like you might want to just friend zone them, because if you're really, really like, if you're very eager and you're waiting for this person to like come to you with a love offer, they can feel that energy. Oh my gosh, thank you, B. Yeah, this is like, this person can feel the energy like, oh my God, and you're waiting. And it's like, poof, the Queen of, this is you. The Queen of Wands waits for nobody. There's going to be dudes lining up, knocking at your door, honey. Attraction. You attract romantic love. That's exactly what I said. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I think that you need to live your life and stop waiting on this person. I'm not saying that they may not come back or that you can't, but like, this person needs to grow a pair and approach the Queen of Wands is what I'm seeing. Ain't nobody got time to sit around and be ghosted for 2 weeks. Hell no. Free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. Yes, baby. All right. What do you want to do for your big kahuna? Let me know. Make sure you guys like this stream. It really helps out the channel. And yeah, thanks for coming to the strangest tarot experience on YouTube. I appreciate you. What sign are you, Jason? I can't remember. I'm going to use my B. I know you have this deck. I want to use my Gilded Tarot Royale, but I think you have I have the borderless. I think you have the old version. You're a Taurus. Ooh, I like a Taurus on Taurus. I do. I really do. I actually know 2 people who are Tauruses that are in relationships with Tauruses. I like a Taurus on Taurus. I like a Taurus anything, to be quite honest. My cats are Tauruses. Robin says the cutest, plushiest. Yay! Yes, Robin. All right, let's do it. Boop, boop, boop. All right. You said I've known him for half my life. You can trust a Taurus. I agree. I really agree with that. Unless they're one of my sneaky cats. Which, speaking of which, I don't even know where Ember is right now. Hold on one moment, please. Ember May. Where's your sister? Okay. We're getting to your next one. Sorry. Okay. Thanks, newbie. Newbie is the best. I agree. See, Rachel, when I met you, I was like, oh, you're a Taurus. This is great. Okay. What is the likely outcome between me and the Taurus? So I'm going to do my Big Kahuna, which is my biggest spread. Thank you for your patience in advance. We're going to get down to it. Spirit, show me Jason and the Taurus. Show me this energy. One second. Okay, so they took me right to, it's funny that I coughed. They took me right to the throat chakra and they said, your guides are coming. They're saying that it's very easy to communicate with this person. And there's a very much a feeling at home. I also feel like sometimes you guys can like look at each other, or there's times where you guys can understand how each other is feeling. And there's there's like a soul to soul connection where like, sometimes you don't even need to use words, like gestures and just looking at each other. And maybe some of this is because you've known each other for a while, but there's a feeling of comfort and a feeling of home. And I will say with Tauruses, and shout out to my Cancers, Taurus loves to feel comfortable. Taurus can be indulgent. And I'm actually feeling very, my heart chakra is kind of warming up here. I feel like this is, I like this person's energy is what I'm saying. I like this person's energy because I don't think that they come with bad intentions. And Spirit says I'm done shuffling, so let's get right into it. We have Page of Swords, exactly. Page of Swords, Seven of Wands, the Devil. Okay. So, have you guys tried to do this in the past? Or have you guys had a hard time like tiptoeing? Like you think you have feelings for each other, or maybe possibly hooked up in the past? I mean, I'm just throwing that out there. We have the Two of Wands here. And we have the Knight of Swords here. Okay, so there's an energy of like, we kind of have to tiptoe around this. And maybe part of this is because you have the connection with that other person right now. And maybe you feel kind of weird about this because you're like, how can I have feelings for two people? Maybe this is something that you haven't experienced before where you're like, oh my gosh, the floodgates have opened and like, what's going on right now? What do you not see coming? Let me get the rest of this on here. Ooh, love, 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 love. Shit. Okay. Here we go. Well. I just said options, and look what we have here. We both have unfinished business and are not in the same state. We used to live in okay. So you have options right now. Just like I said, I'm so glad we did that other reading first to show you as the Queen of Wands underneath the deck, because I feel like you are attracting, there may be even more options for you. I'm actually going to take this down so that you can see more of the cards. So, holy crap. Okay. So there's something that you guys are tiptoeing around before I get into the rest of this. I feel like you guys are communicating, or you will be communicating more. Things are starting to heat up. And not only that, there is a Mercury retrograde in the sign of Aries right now. Aries wants things fast. Aries wants things now. Aries is also a leader and the beginning of the zodiac. So, and we have more Aries energy down here, but I'll get into that in a second. So, with this connection, things may actually, even though we're in a Mercury retrograde, because you've known this person for a while and there's unfinished business or even unresolved business with each other or with partners that you're like having to deal with, things are going to start heating up here. And it almost feels a little bit forbidden here with this devil energy. Now, the other thing I like to say about the devil energy, I'm not afraid of the devil. I'm a Capricorn rising myself. I love Capricorns, I love devil energy. And unless it's, you know, you're being chained or burdened in some way. So maybe some people like chains. I don't know, whatever floats your boat. That's not what this channel is about. But what I'm seeing is I feel like whatever is happening with this Taurus right now is unexpected. You're like, I don't think either of us were expecting this. We're like, what is happening right now? I don't know if the communication has increased, and maybe you guys are talking about, maybe you guys came together because see that this 2 here, the 2 of Wands, maybe you guys were communicating about your other partners to each other. And then you realize like, oh, wow, we have feelings for each other. Oh, wow, we really have a lot in common. Okay. For better or for worse. Okay. So your real question is, what do I see as the outcome here? We have the 6 of Swords, name of my channel, favorite freaking card in the deck, along with the 6 of Wands, which is a victory here. SB, thank you so much. So we have the 6 of Swords and the 6 of Wands. You are moving on to calmer waters, sunnier skies. If you are dealing, I don't want to bring the Pisces into this, but I have to mention, if you are dealing with like, if the Pisces is making you feel like sad or confused, I think you want to move into energy where you're feeling good, because Tauruses do not like to feel uncomfortable. Tauruses want to feel comfortable, pampered, loved, all of these things, right? And you are moving into more of a comfort zone. I actually think that there is an opportunity for you and the Taurus to actually get together. It would require some planning and also travel, because you said you guys aren't living near each other at this time either. So with the 2 of Wands and 6 of Swords can also represent travel, making plans to travel. And I feel like maybe you guys are starting to talk about that, but you guys have both acknowledged that there's unresolved business that you guys have with other partners right now. What else do you not see coming? What else do you not see coming? We have the Fool, which is Aries energy, and then we have the 10 of Swords. So I think that you guys might take a leap of faith. Now, the 10 of Swords isn't necessarily, I'm not reading this as like, oh my God, you guys are done and over. I'm reading this as you guys might, in the current energy that I'm seeing right now, you guys might take a leap of faith in this connection and leave behind and make a huge change. We have Wheel of Fortune here and the 2 of Pentacles. Let me see what else we have here. And let me know if you need any clarification. But yeah, it's like the Wheel of Fortune and 2 of Pentacles. It's like the 2 of Pentacles is the Lord of harmonious change. Okay. So you're taking time apart because of things. We saw each other after 10 years apart. Oh, wow. So yeah. So with the 2 of Pentacles, you guys both of you guys are looking for harmonious change, because there's something in your lives right now that is either burdensome or doesn't feel right. And you want to kind of kill that so you can move forward into this change that feels good. Spirit, what other information can you give me about this Taurus? What other information can you give me about this Taurus here? Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Maybe you guys go on a trip to a different city than even both of you guys like live in. Like maybe you make plans to go somewhere else. We have a reconciliation and we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Someone from your past is returning to your life, and I see that he is. Just for good measure, I am going to pull in the dark romance, because that's who I am as a person. But yeah, let me know if there's anything. Who am I? Endings. I think that you guys might walk away from the current people that you're dealing with and give this another shot here. With this reconciliation card. Oh, the drama. I mean, Jason, the drama is real. Timing, memories, and passageway. Yeah, I see opportunity here for you guys to come back. You said, I am the tea. Girl, you are not wrong. Let me see what else I have. I mean, boy. I mean, whatever. He, she, soft, they. We're all welcome here. We're all welcome here. Show the world the real you. Don't let your past hold you back. The energy is gaining momentum, and it sure freaking is for you. Big time, big time, big time. A time to give rather than take. Whoo! Take that however it resonates. I'll get a few more messages for you. Let me know if you need any clarification, and then we will keep on keeping on. This is the Truth, Growth, Peace, and Expansion channel. Hey! Thanks, newbie. Newbie, you are too good to me. All right. Okay. We have Life is a Mystery. That's the truth. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Act as if. Sing your own song. Here's the other thing I will say about, this turning knowledge into wisdom. Like, I think that you're learning a lot from the Pisces situation. And you're like, well, I don't feel those feelings with the Taurus. The Taurus, isn't playing games. The Taurus is coming at me with, it's just the way it is. It's very black or white. And Taurus is fixed energy. Tauruses don't like to live in the gray. And Pisces, that's all they do is live in the gray. No shade. Love you, Pisces. I'm a fellow water sign. My Jupiter's in Pisces. Hello, my spiritual sister. Hello, Andrea. Welcome, welcome. All right. I'm going to move on to the next one. My best friend is a Pisces. You're not wrong. Mm-hmm. Listen. I mean, I might know a thing or two about a thing or two. Up next, I have, who's my next victim? B, go ahead and post your question. B is up next. I can't believe you, you stinker. I got B, then G, then SB, and then Sasha. Welcome in, guys. All right. Keep on keeping on. All right. Any deck requests? Any deck requests, B? You know I got a lot up in this. B actually sent me this deck. I could use this for you if you want. Our spicy Gemini. All right. B, are you still here? B, are you still here? Oh, I can use something real creepy for you because you like weird stuff. There we go. Actually, that may not be best for, I'll let you pick. I don't know if that's best for a love reading. Then again, maybe it is. Oh, snap. Okay. Is this one I might know about? Is this one that I might know about? If it is, I am going to use this. My intuition was bang on then. Whatever you're feeling. Okay. All right, let's get into it. This is the Bohemian Gothic. And I'm trying not to covet this deck. So I'm just going to start using it. Spirit, there's a guy at work. Show us for B. There's a guy at work. Not sure if he's seeing someone else. Gems in the house. Whoop, whoop. Or if I'm romanticizing who I think he is. Well, honey, I feel, listen, my Gemini friend, I feel that sometimes, you know, do you guys watch the Call Her Daddy podcast? You know what I'm talking about? So there's story time, and because I promise my stories will make sense to the reading. There recently was on Call Her Daddy, which is a great podcast where she interviews celebrities. She's like the Barbara Walters of millennials. She interviewed Brittany Snow, who is an actress, she's a great actress, right? And she recently like got divorced, and this guy was attractive. I mean, clearly she was making more money because she's a movie star, but whatever. But this dude like blatantly was like cheating on her with a coworker, and it was on a freaking reality show, blah, 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 blah. So she went out, go watch the podcast. She talks about how like, don't fall in love with potential, fall in love with what is right in front of you. Have feelings for what is in front of you, not the potential, not the romanticizing, like, whoever somebody is today is exactly who they are, period, point blank, period. I'm going to get into your reading, but I just want to say that to you really quickly. Now I have cat hair in my eyes. It's fine. Oh my God, it might not be fine. This is, hold on. I'm so sorry. I have to go fix my contact. I may have to just take these out. This is a train wreck. Okay. Disaster mitigated. We're fine. We're fine. I'm back. I'm back. Lord. Okay. We got this. We got this. Okay. All right. Spirit, what is going on with this guy at work? With B and this guy at work. What is going on here? Queen of Cups. Hoo. Well, here you are, little Taurus moon. The problem is I know your whole chart. Okay. Knight of Cups. He does this to, now I'm not saying that you're not this beautiful, badass woman, which you are, but with this Knight of Cups here, honey, he's been going around to a lot of different cubicles and flirting with the ladies, if you know what I mean. I think that this guy likes to plant little seeds. First of all, a person like this needs validation. So we have the Queen of Cups here, this beautiful woman who is very nurturing, very giving, mother energy, which is very much what you are. And I know you're a Taurus moon, which means you're very generous, you're overgiving, even indulgent to some points, right? And you see this potential, you see this thing like, oh, maybe this person is coming to me with good intentions. The problem is Seven of Pentacles. This person has zero intention of trying to make things real. I think they like to be a big flirt here. Knight of Cups. Let's see what else. And Hermit. Ace of Cups. Page of Pentacles. And Eight of Cups. This is my favorite card in this deck. Look how beautiful this is. With this wolf, this Eight of Cups. But you know what this means. I know what this means. The Eight of Cups means that you are eventually, I think that you do have a little bit of feelings for this person. Do I think you're in love? No. But with the Hermit energy, it's like they flirt with you and then they withdraw. They flirt with you and then they withdraw. And when they withdraw the energy, you're like, I wonder who this person really is. And and oh my God, I might have feelings for this person. But it's like, this person isn't mature enough to make things real. Eventually, I see you moving on. I don't think this person is who you think they are. I think that they are, I think this person is just a flirt and they're looking for validation. And when someone as beautiful as you and as kind and generous of a soul, as a human being you are, you beautiful life path 11, right? They can feel your energy. And they want that. And they don't want you, they want your validation. That is hard to hear. I'm not trying to whatever here. I'm going to pull this down so you can see the cards better. But it's like, ugh. I see you moving on from this because like, this is about he's a flirt. This is about self-love and self-validation. You don't need some man to sweep you off of your feet. You need to give yourself everything that you've ever wanted, decenter romantic relationships, and your whole life will open up. I see that you are already on the journey of that. I know you are. I also want to show you guys my nails. I have butterflies. Aren't those cool? Anyway, the more you value yourself, and this is everything, and this is a universal message. The more you love and value yourself, the more the people around you, you're going to see that in the people around you, the people you're attracting to yourself, whether it's lovers, whether it's friends, whether it's colleagues, right? People at work, people at the grocery store, right? Like, and I'm not saying it's wrong to like want a partnership or a loving relationship or whatever, but you need someone who like can stand on 10 toes and just be like, hey, I'm here and I want to be with you. Why do Scorpios always want my energy? Don't come from my sign. I'm kidding. Scorpios are, cause you got that Taurus moon, girl. They can feel the Latina fire. Michelle, how are you, baby? They feel the Latin spice, B. What else do we got here? Messages. This mother could also be blowing up your phone, sending you a little pic here and there, trying to get your wheels turning. Endings. I see you, honestly, the more you, Michelle knows, I got spicy blood. B's got spicy blood too. With this trapped energy, like the more you entertain stuff like this, the more you're going to feel trapped. If someone really wants to be with you, someone really wants to go on a date with you, they're going to come to you and say, B, let's hang out. Let's go do this. Let's go spend time together. If a man or woman or a person wants you, they are going to, I think, let you know. Okay. Everyone, I want you guys to, so Michelle, just in case you guys didn't know, because I don't think you do, Michelle is our Capricorn queen. So please welcome our Capricorn queen to this chat. If you please present her with crown emojis. Let's get into this. All right. Ooh, we have Uranus, 8th house, and Gemini. There is a shift. There may be a surprising shift. I think the more you continue to listen, even though you had the experience with the hobo smegsual, which was actually hilarious, mind you. I think that you should continue to put Gemini. I think you should put yourself first and stop worrying about the potential of other people. And I think that's the shift that needs to die. And I think there will be a lot of unexpected changes that happen when you do that. I have more for you. Spirit, anything else you want to tell us about this freaking... Yeah, King of Wands. He thinks you're hot. You're a beautiful woman. He wants a piece of it, but he's not willing to commit. Yeah. This is not what you want. This is not what you want, B. Sometimes it's tough because they make you question, I'm the runner. Bye, boy. Everyone, oh, the queen. Yes. I love it. Oh my gosh. Pay attention to the red flags, B. The signs are cautioning you. This guy is a piece of something you don't want. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally, and give your relationship. I think you need to give. Doesn't she look like Kelly Kapowski from what is it called? Saved by the Bell. Anyways, work on your partnership. I feel like you need to I think you should have like a commitment ceremony for yourself and like recommit to how much you love yourself. So that, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense, but you did not have to donate for this reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys all for being here and supporting this channel. It means so much to me. All right. Thank you for now we have our beautiful G all the way from the other side of the world. G, welcome in. Please post your question. I can't wait I know it's probably late there. Thanks for hanging in there and staying on here. Of course, the Gemini's like, that's boring. No thanks. No thank you. I mean, I'm not saying you can't go out there and date, but what I'm saying is this dude at work, he ain't gonna give you what you're looking for. That's all I see there. What else? G, I'm gonna use the New Babylonian for you. And then we're gonna put that back here. General messages from Spirit on near future events in life and career. How are you doing through this eclipse, G? How are you feeling? All right. Thank you, B. It's weekend. Oh, it's no big deal. I'm doing really good. Yeah. 1 week after surgery. Yes. So yesterday I was having some pain, but that went away. So that's really good. I was a little worried for a while, but I'm doing great. Okay, let's see what you want to get into. I got G, and then I have, so on our list, we have G, SB, and then Sasha. All right, G wants an in-depth. All right. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Thank you for being here. All right, G. You crack me up. Or in the words of my favorite Libra, you crack my ass. All right, let's get into this. Whoa, hold on. Okay. Gee. Do you ever do like so I like took a deep breath and I was like, maybe, being my normal self, and I took a breath in and your guides were like, this is serious. And I was like, oh my God. They took me right to your root chakra, like your base chakra. And they were talking about doing, why are they're talking, I don't want to filter myself. So I'm just going to say the word. I don't know if you have ever studied like any Tibetan type of like ritual or influence, but they're coming through. They said that word, which is, I'm just gonna say that's weird. Not weird, it just is what it is. They're showing me like some type of spiritual ritual and maybe even like dancing or something, but they're inviting you. I don't know if this is something that you already do, but they're inviting you to do some type of like grounding ritual on a regular basis, because I feel like you are someone who carries so much wisdom. And I know you do go outdoors and spend time outdoors, but I think it's important for you to do, at least right now on your journey, to specifically do like grounding rituals outside. And your guides are like, we're waiting for this. Like, we're here to help support you in this. I think that you could have a very intense and beautiful spiritual experience if you invite your guides in and your higher power spirit ancestors that you work with. And you don't have to look into it, but I just wanted to say that and just get it out there. Or maybe it's something that you do want to look into. I don't know. But I'm just seeing you outside, like in the natural world. And like, you don't need any tools for this. Like, you can literally just go stand outside, sit outside, pray about it, and ask for the earth energy to move up in your body and to root you to the earth. And I feel like that's going to make you feel more empowered and more grounded and more stable, and less anxious if that's something that you're dealing with. Very interesting energy. Okay, Spirit, what else do we have for G? That was kind of intense, the way that they stopped me like that. All right, near future events in life and career. So I know that some of the fire signs are going through it, so I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is coming soon for G? 8 of Swords, Justice, what are you anxious about? Here's another thing I want you to focus on. I know I'm going to answer your question, but this is okay. I understand. So you said last 2 days was intense. So here, Spirit is showing me that you can be, I love this reading. You can be grounded and stable. And here you are, my beautiful Leo queen. You are not trapped. This too shall pass. Even if things are very intense right now, I believe with my full chest, as the youngins like to say these days, I believe that justice is being served. And I may have even said this to you a few readings back. There may be some things going on right now that on the surface appear scary, or they could be shaking things up with this eclipse energy. But I feel that the long-term effects and the long-term changes of whatever is going on right now in career and personal life is evening out for the best outcome for you. That's what I'm seeing here. I have Justice, I have the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. If you are anxious and fearful about changes or something that is happening, 8 of Swords, that is an illusion. I don't want you to fret or make any like rash moves or judgments or things, because I feel like your anxiety may be getting the better of you right now, which is exactly why they showed me. I think that you need to do some type of grounding ritual, because I see that look at this. I'm going to take this down so you can see these cards. I have Justice over 3 of Wands. You are going to get what you want in the end. You are going to get what you want in the end. And what is meant for you is never going to pass you by. What is designed for you, the doors that are going to open for you, like they're going to open for you, whether you are anxious about them or not. So I know it's easier said than done. I have OCD. I'm someone who has very high anxiety. But once you can find the tools that ground you and that work for you, you can still manage the day to day and move forward. I'm actually seeing positive changes happening for you in the long term that you are anxious about. I don't want you to lose sleep over this. I feel like doing grounding rituals, or even go on YouTube and look for like grounding meditations, root chakra meditations, anything like that that might help you. That's going to calm your soul, because I see positive energy around you. If there were changes that even look on the surface like this isn't going to work out for me or this is bad news, things are just shifting right now. We're still, I mean, the eclipse, even 2 weeks after the eclipse energy, the board is still shuffling. The deck is still shuffling. That's why eclipses are such a big deal. The other thing I want to say is this ain't a 12-step program, but I think that you need to take things one day at a time, day by day, hour by hour, if you need to, if you're really struggling right now. But I see that your anxiety, this could even be sleepless nights here. Look at the detail in these cards. This deck is unreal. Yeah, so this could be anxiety, sleepless nights because of this intensity going on right now. I have the 12th house in Taurus and the sun. The light is being hidden. Good feelings and the light is being hidden right now. I think the best thing for you to do is ground yourself, talk positively to yourself as well. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. I think like your self-talk and your words matter right now, but I see justice leveling out for you. Sleepless nights, throbbing. Oh, no. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Maybe you need like an anti-inflammatory. You could take like turmeric or other drugs. Yeah, no. I just said crack my ass. You just missed it. Mwah. Oh my, I feel the love today, guys. Thanks for being here. G, I have more for you. G, I have more for you. I want to pull from here. I think you need to slow down and take things one day at a time, because I feel like things are going to be a little bit hectic for just a little bit longer, and then you're going to be off to the races again. So let's say, for example, like a project at work was stalled or something changed and it stopped, like something better is on the horizon. Spirit is saying, be patient and wait. And take care of yourself in the meantime. Take all the time that you're putting into like worrying and struggling, and trust me, like I know that's easier said than done. I'm someone who's had many anxious, sleepless nights in my day, but I feel like you can do it. So yeah, I think and if you're having a night where you're like, oh my God, I can't sleep, like try to do like a grounding ritual. Hey, SB, welcome in. SB is up next. And then we have Sasha. What else do I have for G? Spirit, surrender. That's all you can do, because there is no fighting this. There's no fighting this. Surrender this to whatever it is that you believe. Open to the infinite possibilities. Tell yourself, what if this is opening the door to something? And I do not believe in toxic positivity, I promise you, but I want you to start saying to yourself, and I'm getting that message, like, positive self-talk is going to be helpful right now. What if things are changing right now? Open to the infinite possibilities. What if things are opening right now for the greatest outcome for you? Because that's what I see coming here. Justice, manifestation, ships coming in, things that you want, forward momentum. Whether you worry about it or not, it's all going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. You see clearly now. Bailey, welcome in. So things are clouded right now. There's things right now that you don't see clearly. You will see clearly, probably even in a few weeks, once the dust settles from this crazy eclipse energy. I'm going to pull from here. Love. Wild Rose Fairy. I think you need to like be gentle with yourself and just tell yourself like the only person struggling with you feeling anxious and blah 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 like is you. And listen, it's easy to say that. Like the other night, you guys, I have been running around like I am a high school student, like going to this and that and a comedy show. I saw Teresa Caputo this week, which was really cool. And then one night, like I love this game, which I freaking love it. Rummy Cube is my favorite game anyways. And I got my Rubik's Cube set out, which I haven't opened in many years, long story short. And I was missing one tile. And even through I was like down a rabbit hole of anxiety because I had lost this one freaking tile that I'm going to just have to make one. So I started having dreams of how I was going to make the tile because my body couldn't handle the anxiety. Love yourself, be kind to yourself, wisdom. We have owl twice. You may have, I know you like birds, but you may have, and this is called a barred owl. I actually have a picture of that in my community tab that I saw in my neighborhood. But anyways, wisdom, like you know this on a deep level. I also feel like this is more so about your career, but I feel the same way in your personal life. Like just breathe and have patience with yourself and others right now during this eclipse stuff, because we are in very, very intense times right now. We have a freaking Aries stellium. Like, it's freaking chill, people. Enlightenment. You're also gaining wisdom so that when things like this happen to you again, you're not going to be as reactionary or as worried or anxious that you are. Like the more these things happen to you, you kind of become desensitized to it. The other thing I'll share with you that I learned from therapy, I'm not a doctor. I do not play one on TV. Please see my legal disclaimer. Please get professional resources for medical care, mental health care, blah, 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 right? But one thing that I learned in therapy that really helped me was that I went through this exercise of like the saber-toothed tiger and realizing that like I'm anxious or I'm nervous about this thing, but my life is not like, if you don't have a saber-toothed tiger trying to eat you right now, then maybe you're really not, maybe your life really isn't in danger. Maybe you don't really need to be worried about the thing that you're worried about. And then you kind of like take yourself down from that place of like, especially if you, and for any, I don't know that this is the case. I don't think this is the case for you, but for people who have, Jocelyn, hi, BB. For those of anyone who's been through a lot of like trauma or you're like constantly in a fight or flight, that's a good tool. But anyways, please, find resources if you need help for that. Let me know if you need any other information, but I see good things. You said fear is in my mind. No physical fear. Exactly. So breathe it out, baby. You guys, I have a lot of my friends on here right now, and I'm feeling the love, and I'm very excited. Thank you guys for being here. Okay. Up next, I have SB. Thank you, G. All right. SB says, I think you're on PayPal. So I have SB for 2 and then Sasha and Bailey. Oh my, you guys are spoiling me today. SB has 2. The first question is, hold on. I got to go in my email because your message is too long. SB has 2. Question number 1 is, what's coming towards me in love? Let's do it. Newbie, thanks for keeping our list open. Make sure you guys like the stream. I'm also going to put my, if you want to book a private reading with me, if you're new, welcome. You can now email or text me. If you want to book a reading, I do phone readings for psychic and tarot, and I do natal chart readings, astrology, birth chart readings, and shameless plug. And yeah. Oops. Okay. I'm hoping I can do some free readings today, but I have a lot of people in line, which I did not expect today. So thank you guys for spoiling me. And all right, SB, what is coming towards you in love, my girl? SB. We've been on for 1 hour and 11 minutes. Damn, I feel like I just got on here. All right. Stand up. Let me shake it. SB, shake it off, sister. Just get your stand up, shake it off. Like, what isn't coming towards you in love right now? That's what I want you to be asking yourself. All right, SB. Got cat hair. We got everything over here. All right. Okay, SB. Okay. What do I see coming your way? It could honestly be any sign. We have the sun coming out for you on the top of the deck. Whoo, Lord, SB. I feel new energy. We have the moon. It really could be any sign. I'm just going to mention a few that I see here. Could be an earth sign or a Gemini, or a Leo, any combination of that and the big 3. It doesn't really need to be. That's really nice. You say, here's the deal. I want you to take a deep breath. And maybe that's why I stood up and had to shake it off, because for you, do not put, are you pressuring yourself right now? Because, honey, there's no timeline for this. Even if it's been a while, or maybe you've had some weird experiences. I really do. You said, haha. No, seriously. Why the pressure? 9 of Swords. I'm worried. You are not in a rush. You are not going to miss an opportunity. I actually see a great partner coming your way that wants a real commitment. Trust and believe. You know me. You've gotten enough readings for me that I don't say that all the time. Okay. We have the 10 of Pentacles here. We have the Empress. We have the Lovers. There is someone here that wants to create something with you. Now, the Empress is our beautiful Venus energy, our divine mother here. I feel like I also don't like to talk about this subject, but I do feel like I want to mention it here. But I have to be careful about how I approach this subject. I don't know if you have interests in having a family, if you have kids now, or you want kids in the future. Spirit is saying even if you're worried about like a biological clock type of thing, with the 9 of Swords, there are other options for you to achieve what you want here. Or it's possible that you could start a family with this person. And the reason I'm saying that is because I have the exact combination of cards for me to say something like that. And and I know that's a private thing. I'm not trying to put you on Front Street, but that's where we are right now. I think you're feeling, I think there's a lot of fear in regard to love. The moon represents fears, even though it looks like this beautiful card with this woman and these. No, it's talking about nightmares, fears, the subconscious. You do want another child, and okay. So I do feel like someone is coming, and regardless of how old you are, maybe this person also has a child, or maybe there's another opportunity, or maybe you are able to still do that. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but I'm just saying, and I don't want to, if it's triggering, like, that's not my intention here. So please know where my heart is coming from with this reading. So the Page of Pentacles, like someone who wants to start something, plant a seed for a healthy relationship where they're like, I'm your partner, let's do this, let's grow something. But because of the experiences that you've had, 9 of Swords, you're like, is this possible? Can someone actually be real? And here we go again with 2 of Pentacles, Lord of Harmonious Change here. Like, yeah, there is a possibility for you to meet a great person that can be kind. Is it rare these days? Yeah, but it's not impossible. Here we have the Sun coming out for you. So I'm not necessarily getting a timeline, and I don't even know that the timeline is important right now. So if you are worried about, like, getting to an age where you feel like you may, and I'm 37, like I am right around the same age as you, I get it, that there is pressure when it comes to that topic, but I want you to have ease. You said you're good with a stepkid. I want a kind person. Are you in my head? Yes, I am. I'm just kidding. I really need to, like, cut slack for the mic because I used to pull it really close and get weird with it, and I feel like I can't do that anymore. Can you guys still hear me, or did I pull the plug out of its thingy? All right, what else do I have for you? I am in your head, honey bun. That's what we do over here. The Mars in the 7th house in Cancer. Okay. I promise you, like, I couldn't have planned that better. And I listen, it's a freaking 12-sided die, whatever. But Mars in the 7th house in Cancer is this person could also have a Cancer moon or Cancer in their chart, but that you need a partner who is very nurturing and kind. Maybe you're attracted to these, like, a-hole alpha males that are like, women ain't it, and whatever. Okay. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying from that energy. But I think that you've really, you have a 7th house in Cancer. Me too. Are you a Cap rising? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I have my moon in the 7th house in Cancer. Anyway. But you need someone who is very nurturing, and Mars is the way we move, the way we act, right? And you need someone who is emotionally, and you said, I attract those. I'm a Capricorn rising. Listen, samesies, baby girl, samesies. We have the same chart houses, okay? So I have done that in the past. I'll take a beta man any day of the week as long as he's working. You know what I mean? Like, if you can love me and accept my cats as my own biological children, like, let's do this. As long as we don't combine finances and you don't have a rap sheet. Anyway, let's see what else we have here. All right, honey bun, what else is coming your way? Sorry, guys. Thanks for letting me take my time today. But yeah, I actually feel like you could get pregnant, though. And again, I don't say that all the time, but with the Empress and the Ace of Wands and the Lovers, honey, that energy is here. Separation, time apart from your partner's on. It may take a little bit longer than you want, but I feel like it says very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Now, there's no even still, I feel like release the timeline on this thing, because this is going to happen in divine timing. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Someone who you can actually like get to know and like on a soul level, and like under like, what are your interests? What do you like? Can I even stand to like have a conversation or be in a room with this person, as opposed to just like hooking up? Do you know what I mean? And you may even kind of hold off on the physical stuff for a while until you really feel like you are comfortable and can trust this person. And there's no shame in that. Actually, I'm not going to use this deck for you. I'm going to use this one because I'm not pulling from the dark. I think you've experienced enough darkness. I'm not pulling from that deck. Oh, Lord. Your intuition is going to tell you comfort. Someone you feel like it's the right thing, someone who is comforting to you, someone who is not constantly leaving you with frustration. You need a man who can, not a man who's trying to shove a square peg into a round hole here. Woo! All right. SB, we're moving on to the next one. SB's next reading. Let's see. I'm going to grab this. I don't even know what the topic is, but look how cool that deck looks on this cloth. All right. You said, took a new position at my job this week with a different career path. How will this set me up for future? Really want to level up. All right, baby. All right, baby. Ooh, Capricorn rising. Let's talk about your career, honey. So because you're a Cap rising like me, I can talk to you about your chart. Do you know what's in your 10th house? Do you have any planets in your 10th house, SB? Because your 10th house is the house of, well, your 9th and 10th, depending what degree you are. It might be Scorpio. And no, don't trouble yourself, but just let me know what the ruler of your 10th house is, because that's about career. Because if it's Scorpio, you will be a force to be reckoned with. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but well, I mean, you're a Cap rising at the end of the day, so you can do whatever you want. And listen, you may sometimes have to work harder than other people, but you earn everything that you have, and that's a beautiful feeling. It's a beautiful feeling. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Swords. We have the Tower. Yikes. We have the 5 of Swords. Okay. I'm going to be real with you. I'm not going to... Yep, Sasha, you're up next. After this reading, I think, right? We have the Strength card. So here's the deal, my friend. Justice. Did you really want this job? Did you really want this? Because that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. And I feel like the deeper you get into it, you're like, I'm just going to be real. This is what entertainment purposes only. This is what I'm seeing in the cards. And I'm just going to keep it very real and blunt with you. I don't think that this is exactly what you thought it was going to be. Okay. I have some really rough cards on the table. I have the Tower. I have 5 of Swords. I have 5 of Pentacles. I have 7 of Swords. Does this look like Ellie Goulding? Anyways, listen, I feel like this job, I think, was either falsely advertised or there was a change at the last minute and they're like, oh, well, or something like that is going to happen. What I think the best way to navigate through this, or there's something unexpected that may be happening soon if you're not feeling this energy yet. The 2 of Swords is the Lord of Peace. And so what I would do is I wouldn't necessarily freak out immediately or be vocal about it, but I don't feel like, you know what, I wanted this job because of the schedule and the freedom, and I wanted to learn about it. This isn't all bad, okay? So here's the thing. The Lord of Peace is, if you really you may really love your freedom and your schedule, but there's things about the job that you may not like. You may come to peace with this. We have the World here. What the other thing that I'm seeing is, because you may have more time in your schedule and more freedom, if you get to a point where you really dislike this job and you see that there isn't a light at the end of the tunnel, because the 5 of Pentacles is the poverty card. And so do I think this is going to be the worst job ever? No, I do think that there are going to be, you may be working with different people that are a little bit more argumentative or combative, which I don't like. And you may not have experienced that. And so that may want to push you to find something else. But the cool thing is, now you have a better schedule. Now you have more freedom and time on your hands where you can actually find a better job that suits you, that pays you more money. So it's a little bit of both. I do think that they sold you something false about this position. And I would not recommend, here's what I wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't recommend popping off. I plan to pick up shifts with my old position. That was actually what I was going to ask you when I started laying down cards. Is there a pathway for you to take your old job back? Because I don't know that you're going to love this. And I don't know that there's going to be a lot of budget or room for them to pay you tons and tons of money and move up. I think that they really needed to fill this position. And I think they tried to sugarcoat what the position was. Even if you have a better schedule, I feel like it's going to be more combative, more argumentative, potentially more grueling, even if the schedule is better. And you may decide that you don't like this. You plan to leave after a year. So a Capricorn rising can do anything for a year. I've done it. I worked for a crazy alcoholic woman who tried to sleep with this guy that was interested in me. It was very strange. Listen, you can work for anybody and do anything for a year. So I'm not worried about you at all. Let me see what else I got. We have the 9th house. That is a true, I should write a book. That is a true story. I can tell you about that next time we talk. Virgo in the 9th house with the sun. So what I would do is, now is a really good time to set up a spiritual practice for yourself that you can stick with. Virgo can be routine with sun, yourself, the 9th house, which talks about spirituality, religion, your faith, expansion. I would really try to get, even if it's I'm not a meditation person, but even if it's just a 2-minute prayer every morning, I think setting up a routine for yourself every day will be very, very helpful to you right now. Spirit, what else do I have for SB? Transition, give yourself grace, attraction. This job may have a better schedule, but it's going to take a lot of your focus. I do see there's balance. It's like there may be some really crappy people that you have to deal with, but there are some nice ones that kind of balance it out. There may be even a couple like new friends that you meet along the way. Let me see what else I have for you. I got Sasha up next. Sasha, you can go ahead and post. And then Bailey is after Sasha. Dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. I don't know if you have like a dream journal. Make sure that you're filling up your cup, spending time in nature. And then have patience with yourself. Maybe there's a learning curve for this new job. And you're like, I don't know how to do this thing. And it's frustrating and people suck and no one's helping. Scorpio, you can do anything, my friend. What's your sun in? What house is your sun in? You're going to be just fine, SB. You can power through anything. That's what we do. Ooh, I got my master's actually the same age. That's really, really funny. Actually, no, I might have been, how old was I? Oh, you're a Virgo sun in the 8th. Ooh, so you could be Virgo in the 8th, which is ruled by Mercury. You may actually have some mediumship ability. Make sure you're still, if things get to a place where they're really grueling for you, SB, just make sure that you're still setting time for yourself. Or maybe you even want to connect with ancestors as well. I don't know what your spiritual path is, but make sure you're making time for that. All right, we got Sasha up next. Sasha, how are you? I feel like it's been a while, hasn't it? Since I've done a reading for you. Newbie, thanks for the arrows. I love it. You said, yep, it has. Okay, Birdie. I started seeing angel numbers again. I saw a feather, a white pigeon. Thank you, SB. I saw a feather, a white pigeon, enter my room. Oh, I saw a feather. A white pigeon entered my room a few days ago and wouldn't leave. What is the universe trying to tell me, or am I just being delulu? Well, listen, was it like a pure white pigeon? That would have scared the shit out of me. That would have scared the shit out of me. All right, what's going on with this pigeon? I'm going to just click here so that I have space to do your reading and you can actually see it. I'm going to use, do I have animal decks out here? There is an animal deck that I want to order. I have my cat deck, but actually, hold on. Thank you, Spirit. One moment, please. I have Guardian of the Night. This is the indie edition with the greenbacks. They now sell this. This is now a mass market deck, and it has gray backs, I think. But anyways, we're going to use this for this reading. She was cute. She won't come back. You got her? And you let her free? I would have screamed bloody murder. If a pigeon entered my room, I would probably close the door and scream and call someone. All right, Sasha. What is the universe trying to tell me? You saw a feather and a white pigeon. What is the universe trying to, I'm not kidding. What is the universe trying to tell you with all these signs, these numbers? There's a change coming for you, my friend. The Fool. Beautiful. I do love this deck. It's really pretty. Ooh, Three of Swords. No. True. Yeah, I know our Capricorn Queen, Michelle, would come over and take care of the bird. I appreciate it. So, Sasha, here's what I'm seeing here for you. So on the list, we have Bailey and then we have SB again, which newbie already got because she's effing phenomenal. So I don't want to focus on the things. I want to focus on what the universe is trying to tell you. So I have the Moon, I have the King of Pentacles, I have the Knight of Wands, I have the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Cups. I feel like you have been making slow and steady progress in your life to make major changes for you. And I think that all of these synchronicities and these things around you, like the white feathers, can often mean that there's an ancestor or a guide or someone who is around you, okay? And I think that you are being held and protected. I also feel like you've been healing through either a heartbreak, or it could even be a heartbreak, not necessarily romantic, but over other things in your life that have not gone your way. Why? Because I have the Ten of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Moon. And in this Moon card, we have this wolf that is like knocking over this trash, and it's like they're kind of scrounging for something. And I feel like there may have been some difficulties or things that you're still working through, whether that's emotional, financial, environmental, maybe social aspects with like friends or people at work, right? And I think these signs are saying that like you're still being held and protected, even though there are things going on around you that you don't love. The other thing I like is that, so where I live, we have armadillos, and they're really creepy, crazy little things that run around. They're kind of cute though. And the Four of Cups is, even though this isn't, you maybe you're either being presented with things that you don't like, or you're bored, or you're over it. Spirit is saying that like right now may not be the time for you to manifest something fully, because now is a time for you to heal and protect yourself. With this Four of Cups. And so if you don't know who it is, like I would just say it's by your higher power. It could be your ancestors. It could be your guides. It could be your higher power. Regardless, you are being protected by the divine. We'll just say that. But there are changes coming for you. What is meant for you is not going to pass you by. Oh my God, look at these owls on here. I don't know why I don't use this deck more. If you are waiting, I also feel like there is going to be a financial change, and there is something that's balancing out, or you will get an opportunity to make more money as well here with the King of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. It's like, it is just fine for you to make slow and steady progress. Also, do not compare yourself to others. Because if you're comparing yourself to like the Instagram or some rich 18-year-old kid on YouTube, I remember, y'all, let me back it up here. When I was, I remember like 10 plus years ago, I was sitting in my freaking lead paint filled rental property. And Joss, if you're on here, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The house we lived in that had literally no foundation. I was grocery shopping at the Dollar General, like, and I was struggling to, like, you know, make a life for me and my cats. And I remember putting on the YouTube and watching these people, because I had, like, I didn't have a rich family. I didn't have everything I have, all these squishmallows, all this shit I have, I got on my own. Okay. And I remember watching these people who were younger than me on YouTube. And I'm like, how did they get that car? Like, who bought those nails? Where did this come from? I can't even buy eggs. What is this? And I'm glad that you're not on the social network. And I just remember, so please do not, even still though, when it comes to finances, don't compare yourself to other people, because you are on a different, and it may not, maybe it's not the financial thing. Maybe it's another aspect of your life, whether it's love or social or just, you know, friendship or career or whatever it is. You said, I totally understand. Thank you. What did the pigeon want from me? Nothing. It just wanted to get your attention. That's what that was about. Anytime you see an animal sign, I would also Google pigeon animal totem and read about that. Anytime you see an animal in the wild, Google that and read about it, because there's a message there for you. I don't know what pigeon means off the top of my head. I know some animals. I don't know all of them. There's a book called Animal Speak as well, which is kind of cool. Anyway, but the Knight of Wands, like, it is okay for things to take time and build over time, and for you not to feel like you're an ultimate overnight success right now, because things are changing. You are growing and moving at the rate that is natural and supposed to happen for you, and what is meant for you has not passed you by, because one day you're going to wake up and be able to buy every squishmallow known to man. You might not be able to do it today. I'm kidding around, but still, it's like, don't get, I think the message is you are being held and protected, and don't get down on yourself for feeling like you're behind in life in any type of way. You said, I relate to that. That's what this message is about. Sorry, I went on and went in different directions with that, but that's really what I'm seeing here. Spirit, what else? What other messages from the pigeon itself? Yes, I see finances improving, but it's something that's going to build over time. Like this, if you're building, you know, good things take time. It's not like whatever. I think the point is good things are coming your way, especially financially, but some of these things don't happen overnight. There is a process. There is a rite of passage. And I think you're kind of like going through that. All right, we have the 9th house of spirituality, the sun, and Aries. Yeah, I think you're trying to like rush things, or you're wanting things quicker than when they're meant to be. And think about it this way, like in nature, you plant a seed and you water it and it gets sun and it grows over time. Allow yourself to bloom when it is time for things to bloom in your life. You don't need to rush things. I deserve something good in that area too. I agree with you, but you can't rush divine timing. That's what I would call this reading. Good things are coming to you. And here's the thing. I also see that you are doing all the right things. You're on the right track with where you need to go. Don't let fear hold you back here with the moon. But like you're on Spirit's timeline. You're not on your timeline. And this is really about surrendering to Aries wants to rest. Aries, you know, has its positives and negatives, but Aries just, you know, act now, think later. It's the Fool in the tarot. I'm going to go on this journey with, you know, one change of underwear and my weird little bag thing that I have, and I'm going to jump off a cliff with my dog. Probably not a good plan. You know what I mean? But the Knight of Pentacles makes very slow and steady progress until he can be the king. And I see that coming towards you. Also, my last message for you, and I'm going to move on. The last message for you is do not rush your spiritual gifts either. Because the 9th house is like maybe you're studying astrology or some type of metaphysical thing, and you're like, I want this to happen now. And it's like Spirit's like, chill, Sasha. Like when it's appropriate, like the sun is going to shine on you to have all that happen. Like you don't need to, Newbie says, don't boil the ocean. You don't need to. I used to say back, for those of you who've been here since the beginning of my channel, the moon is like drinking a bottle of Jack Daniels and trying to figure out the rest of your life in an evening. Not a great plan, not going to happen. And I think that there are moments where you are feeling like you're worried and you're like, oh my God, I'm doing everything I can and things aren't the way I want them. It's just not, they're coming. It's just not time yet. Okay, up next, who is my next victim? Can I take a minute? I've been on for an hour and 45. Can I go grab some water, please? Are you cool with that? Are we all good with that? I'm gonna give me some water. Thank you, because I need it, and I forgot to. Bailey is up next, right? And then SB, are you up again? I don't see you on there, but just let me know what you guys want to get into. I'm going to go get a cup of water. That's not a crime. Ever me. Oh, it smells good in here. What's love got to do? Got to do with it. Whew. Amber, you're a very cute bee. Are you a very good girl? Amber May, you're a very good girl. Mi amor, hi baby boy. Baby. I'm currently toothless. Just kidding. I had to have I'm going through the dental implant process, so I can't use a straw, which is like super freaking annoying. And I just woke up my cats, so they might jump on the table, but there's no controlling a Taurus, so we just kind of let it happen. All right. Bailey, you're up, baby. And then SB, I don't know if you donated again, but let's get into it. Bailey. Ooh. Bailey says, you want a big kahuna, baby? Is that what we were looking for? All right. Let's do it, baby. Baby. What's love got to do? Sorry, guys. I just, gotta get it out. Okay. I don't think SB, unless I'm blind, Michelle loves it. Who needs a hotline? I don't think SB donated again. SB, if that's a mistake, let me know. But I think it's just Bailey. I think it's just Bailey right now. So I'm going to do a big kahuna for Bailey. And then SB, let me know if that's not correct. Thanks for the hearts, guys. All right, so we are currently on donations. Donations take priority, and then I will do free at random. Make sure you guys like and sub. Whoa. No worries. Thank you, newbie. Yeah, I thought she said she was going to do it again, but I don't think she's... All right, we are going to use Tarot of a Moon Garden for our beautiful Bailey. Can we do a love, what does Spirit want me to know reading? We sure can. Or I could split it into two. It's up to you. I could just do a big kahuna. We'll do it all in one. All right. Actually, hold on really quickly. I want to tap in. I meant to do that before I pulled cards. Give me 1 second. They're taking me to your solar. Your guides are very This is a weird message. It's all weird, right? It's all freaking weird. I feel like your guides I think that you've lived a couple different lifetimes, and that your guides are basically saying like we've and they're saying this lovingly, but they're very funny. They're like, we've been Bailey's guides before. They're like, this isn't our first rodeo. Like, we've been doing this with Bailey for a while. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I don't know how all this works, right? There's no rule book for this, but I feel like you have lived more than one lifetime, and I feel like they've been your guides in another life as well, which is why this is so funny. And they're taking me to your solar, and they're saying that finding your own identity and path for you and yourself, and being selfish in your desires is very important right now. So getting into the center of the reading, so we have Judgment, 9 of Cups, and 10 of Pentacles. So I think that you really do need to be the one calling the shots in your life, and don't let other people. I feel like I give you this message a little bit, so forgive me if I'm giving you like similar messages over and over, but it just keeps coming up. You need to listen and go deep within and understand the call of your soul so that you can make the best decisions and calls for yourself. That is what is going to lead you to the truest happiness. And that is going to allow you to build the legacy of your life that you really want to have. The moon is stalking every damn reading today. There's fear in this. There's fear in going your own way. There's fear in maybe telling people, maybe you making a decision is going against what somebody else wants. Welcome, Erin. Oh, hey. Hi, how are you? Maybe you making this decision is going against what Uh-oh, here comes the bulldozer. What someone else wants you to do, and you're like, no, but for me, this is my dream, this is my stability, and I need to do this. This could also include you choosing a romantic partner that maybe your family or somebody doesn't approve of, which is very interesting. I'm going to take this down so you can see all the cards. I'm going to unpack this, Bailey. Thanks for being a channel member, by the way. Let's build the rest of this. What do you not see coming? Love that. That's the Hermit, going within. So I think that you know what the burning desires are that you want. I think that you know exactly what it is that you want, and that there is fear in moving towards what you want here. Sasha, thank you so much. High Priestess. You know what you want to, I think that's why your guides are like, Bailey knows what Bailey wants. Like, this isn't a mystery here. But the 9 of Wands, it's like, I think that you've spent time convincing, or maybe, so if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. But this could also be an internal battle of yourself as well, where you're like, maybe I can either play it safe or go after what I really want. And Spirit's saying, being true to yourself is the only way you're going to achieve the goals and the happiness in your life. Because if you have to fit into if you have to play it safe and fit into someone else's normalcy, or the path or the life that either your family or someone else wanted you to live, you're always going to feel like you missed out. 2 of Cups, there is going to be a partner coming in for you. You said it's a bit of both. Thank you for the confirmation. We have Page of Pentacles. I think there is a fear to take that next step, and that's okay. That's okay. The 9 of Wands is like, maybe you've spent some time trying to convince others that, like, what you want is okay, or that, like, if you don't fit this cookie cutter mold of what is either safe for you, and you're fighting yourself or your family or your friends or your community, whatever this is. And I apologize if I give you this message a lot, but it's like still coming through. I also feel like the more that you move towards the call of your soul and what these things are, so you know what I'm talking about, right? So I don't need to get into that anymore. But the more happy and the more comfort that you're going to have, because when you push against who you really are and you're not being yourself, the 4 of Wands represents the home. And it represents being grounded in stability. If you're not doing what is comfortable and grounded for yourself, you're not going to feel like yourself. And so when you're spending time alone, hi baby girl, when you're spending time alone, you may even feel like anxious or weird because something is off, because you're not listening to yourself. Okay. So I do think that there is going to be a romantic partner. I'm going to talk about that in a minute here. But I do see you dating and putting yourself out there. I think that there could even be someone at work that you meet, or someone at work who kind of like plays games with you. This could be something that is coming up soon. Wouldn't always recommend dating people at work, but it happens. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Okay. 3 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. There could be someone at work that like flirts with you, but that might play games with you. So just be very careful with that. I do ultimately see someone coming in. They could be an air sign. That you, this page of swords down here, that you maybe meet online, that you will start dating, that is going to be a decent match for you. This could be, I don't like to throw out timelines, but I feel like this could be a little bit later in this year that this could happen with the Two of Cups. The other thing I feel about this person, there's so much to unpack in this reading. Let me know if you need other clarification and we can just keep building on this. But I think Sasha's up next. This person's energy comes through as very curious. And even though you guys may have very different backgrounds, this is so interesting. You guys are almost like the same person. Unlike a dating app, yes, that's what I see, Bailey. So with the Page of Swords, it's like you guys may have very different like family backgrounds, or maybe even you might look different, or like even whether it's like racially or whatever, but I almost feel like you guys have the same mindset, and you just really like your what is the word that I'm looking for? It's like when you're attracted to somebody's mind, that, and like you guys are kind of fascinated with each other's minds, and you have a lot in common, and you're just like, could be a Gemini, but it's just like very like you guys just click, and you know and you feel that this person is right for you. I feel like this person is a very gentle and kind soul. I feel like they're very introverted. They may be intelligent, or they are intelligent. And I don't think that they have a huge circle of friends. They even could be a gamer. But yeah, this is someone who they would be a very good partner. This is not a person who is like a player or like would cheat on somebody. I think they're going to be very devoted to like actually having a relationship. Okay, Spirit, thanks for all that info. 7 of Wands and the Sun. You are going to have to fight for your happiness a little bit. And I feel like part of this is that internal struggle that we talked about, as well as maybe your family. Okay. Let me know if you need any other clarification. I'm going to keep getting into this. I'm going to dig more into this. Leo, 10th house, and the moon. This could be passion or career related. If it's not career, okay. We have the moon again, which can represent fear, but in astrology, it represents emotion, okay? In the 10th house, what is the 10th house? We have 10 people watching right now, which is exciting. The 10th house it represents career, but it also represents your public reputation. So there could be whatever this is, maybe your family is concerned that like, oh, well, your reputation, if you do this thing that is outside the box that we're like advising you not to do, this is something that's like weird or outside the box, but you're like, no, this is what I need to live. This is what I need to feel. I just fucked this all up. Where's Leo? Leo. And then we have the moon. This is what I need to feel myself. This is what I need to feel happy and fulfilled. The sun, Leo. Hey, SB. And I feel like your intuition is on point, and you should definitely move towards what makes you feel good right now. Let me see what else I have for you. Let me know if you need any clarification. You say, sounds nice. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for Bailey? Divination, ritual. Maybe you're feeling called to do some of that right now. We have desire, and we have energy. I love that. maybe you're getting more into a spiritual practice right now. Maybe I would also verbalize and pray whatever your higher power is, pray about what your desires are and put your energy in that direction. I usually don't like to pull jumpers. Give with gratitude and grace. So here's the deal. Like, you have to put yourself out there. The other thing I'm seeing with romance is before you meet this nice little Page of Swords over here, there may be someone who kind of like plays with your emotions a little bit, but I feel like you have to put yourself out there to kind of get your heart broken if you're gonna like put yourself out there, if that makes sense. We have trust in the magic. I do think you're going to meet a really nice partner. Magic works through you. And then we have, there is always enough. And there's always, we have the koi fish. I love this card. So there is always enough. Just because you see someone else with something that you want doesn't mean that it like can't happen for you. You said this makes sense. What else do we have for Bailey? Who needs a Conclusions are within reach. And this goes back to judgment. Once you make the decision, once you make the call for you yourself as a sovereign being, nobody's controlling you. And once you make that decision, full moon eclipse, which we had like 3 weeks ago-ish, an energy could have been like gained. Maybe you're feeling a lot of pressure right now, especially with all this Aries energy, because Aries is like, oh my God, let's do it. Where are we going? Oh my God, I have to do it right now. Right. And it's like, I want this now. I want to do this. I'm the god of war. Okay. So maybe how realistic is this? Or are you being pressured to make a decision right now? Or is this decision going to bring you peace and joy? Then I would make the decision. Your commitment is being tested. Commitment to yourself. Luck is on your side. Look at the bigger picture. Lots of fire energy. Don't let pride get in your way. Let me see. I'm going to pull a few more for you. Let me know if you need any clarification, and then we're going to move on to, I think, Sasha. Sasha and SB. Welcome in, guys. I do want to do some freebies, but I know we've had a long list. Thank you for your patience with me. I'm trying. We've been on for 2 hours and 7 minutes. Let's see how long I can go. I was going to go on yesterday, but I was having some pain, but I'm feeling really good today. So we're good. We're good. We're good. From my dental stuff. Okay. Sasha, lay it on me, boo. I've been wanting to use this all day. So I'm just going to use it now. Did Ember give up? Where are my children? Is she under my feet? She's like, screw this. You're not paying attention to me. I'm leaving. You are so welcome. All right. So we have Sasha and SB on deck. Oh. I also have AIV. AIV, are you here? I have Sasha. I think I'm lost. I have Sasha. SB and AIV, are you here? Let us know. It might take you a while to come in. If you had to resubscribe, like, why would you unsubscribe? You really don't want to see this on your feed? I'm kidding. I'm wondering, like, AIV, I haven't seen you at all. Okay. All right, Sasha says, general love reading for the rest of the year. And then SB, I think you're on PayPal, so I will go ahead and grab those. Thanks, everyone, for your patience. I'm moving as quick as I can. General love reading for the rest of the year. You want the real? You want the real? You want the tea? You want the real? A year ago, I overcame something I had to release a long time ago. Now it's not repeat itself, but I hope spirit's on my side from now on. So I actually do see that you have overcome that and you're still maybe working through a little bit of that. Do I think you're going to meet the love of your life this year? I do not. I do think that you could go on a few dates and meet some people that have potential, but I feel like you are not really, here's another thing that I'll say. Love isn't something that you, like, this is not something that, like, if you find the right recipe, like, it's just going to work, right? I think you need to give yourself patience. I don't want you to spin your wheels. I also would not advise dating people from the past here with my reconciliation card on the table. I would not advise that energy. I think that you should focus on healing and self-love and feeling confident and secure. And maybe you're already doing that, or maybe you've already achieved that. But I feel like, I think that you could put yourself out there and go on dates and just be like, okay, how do I feel about this person? There could be someone from your past that may pop up, but I feel like you're overdone. Okay, you don't have any. Okay, fine. Yeah, and it could, maybe it's like an old friend or someone you knew from school, something like that, okay, with the 6 of Pentacle or the 6 of Cups. But I also feel like I want you to continue building on the stability that you have right now, because you're coming out of a place where you felt very, 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 very broken. And I feel like spirit may throw some curveballs at you, or there could be some, I feel like you could date a couple different people and it just be very casual. You go on a few dates and they're not really like what you're looking for. And I think that you are, you're doing the right things and you're setting intention, just like I said in that last reading. But I think this year for you specifically is more about self-love than finding like the love of your life. Yeah. No, that's good. Then yeah, you won't be entertaining anything from the past here. But I still think that you're on, even if you've healed from the heartbreak, I feel like you're still on like a self-care, self-healing journey, maybe with other aspects of your life. I'm just a cat lady on the internet. I could be totally wrong. You could meet the love of your life tomorrow at Whole Foods. Do I see that in the cards? No. The Tower here and Temperance, like there could be other things that come up that you're dealing with. And I dare even say this, you may hit a few months later this year where love isn't even really on your mind. And you're just kind of doing you and living your life. Once we decenter men from our lives, our whole world or women or whatever it is that you date, once we decenter the romantic relationships, that's when we can truly find joy. Why are you lonely? Do you know how many people there are in this world? Where are your friends? Go hang out with your family, your friends. Sasha, I think you need to join a club. I think if you build, I think it's more important to build community than a romantic relationship because there's over a 50% chance that will fail, and then you'll have your support system there. Not saying that those relationships are perfect or everlasting, but you know what I mean? I digress. Okay, let's get into this. North Node, nodes of fate. There, I see a career change for you, or something. I feel like you're going to be so focused on your career and money later on this year that that's going to be the focus and the highlight and theme of your year this year. I'm sorry, that's Capricorn in the 10th house, not Virgo. It's better to be alone than with the wrong partner, I'll tell you that. All right. Up next, AIV, are you here? Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you're feeling good. You're not broken over some, like, and you know, the highs and lows of that can really take a toll on somebody's body, especially with like the dating climate in this generation. Hell no. I'm good. I have everything I want. I don't need some freaking man child I gotta take care of and wash his underwear. Like, I'm good. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. AIV, let us know if you're here. SB, okay, you're up next. Killing myself, or I could go on and on, but I won't. All right. Meow. Oh, meow, 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 meow. Because you're asking about a Leo, I'm actually going to do your first reading with this one. Is how does S the Leo truly feel about me? Let's do it. I'm going to try to get to some freebies. It just depends. We'll see if we get any AIV shout out. So as me and Newbie like to say, AIV is currently on layaway. So whenever they show up, they can claim their reading. But I have a couple of readings for SB, and then I can get into freebies if we don't get any more donations. All right. Make sure you like the stream. It really helps out the channel. If you want to book a private reading with me, all my info is in the description. Eve, are you... Oh. I saw you come in before. Okay. Cool. We got you. You're up next. All right. Hold on. Who am I reading for right now? Here's the list. We're on SB for 2 questions. How does S the Leo truly feel about me? I'm using a big Leo deck right now. Another fixed sign. I think I only I have one friend that's a Leo, which is kind of, I don't know if that's weird or not. But anyways, let's get into this. How does S, the Leo, truly feel about me? Wow! Oh my God. Okay. Is this someone from your past, SB? SB, where are you at? Hold up. SB. Okay, here's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing some type of intensity here. We have the Ace of Pentacles. This person thinks that you are beautiful, okay? Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands and Ace of Cups. I know this is a weird deck, but just roll with me here. The Ace of Pentacles, Judgment, Two of Swords, Tower, Seven of Wands, Queen of Wands, and Ace of Cups. If you feel good about the relationship and this connection, I would just keep on keeping on. This person might actually come out with it and tell you that they have feelings for you. I think that they are very attracted to you. But it's not only that, there's like this feeling of warmth. And I think that this person, I would let this unfold naturally though. There's no need to rush this because Mercury's in retrograde. We got Venus is in Aries, which is not a good placement. Okay. It's like a detriment. It may not be detriment, but it's just not good. And so I would let this person continue to be a kind friend and let these feelings grow. But I do think that they think there's a lot of potential for you. I think their feelings are growing at a very natural pace. And I think that they're a little bit torn. They're like, should I say something? Should I not say something? But I feel like when the time is right, they may come out with it and just say like, I have feelings for you. I'm interested in taking this to another level. But he's a Leo and has Venus. Oh my goodness. What a love bug. Aww. Oh, that's a good one. What's your Venus in? I can tell you if it's good. Can I have him? He's a Leo and his Venus is in Cancer. Talk about a freaking love bug. Yeah, no, I mean, but currently, when I'm talking about astrology, I'm talking about the current transits right now. So Venus is currently in Aries right now, but I love that. I'm attracted to him. He's sweet. He is here and he has one back. Oh, Lord. Yeah. So he may come out with it and say he has feelings for you, but I mean, it's up to you. You can change whatever you want for your last question. Yeah, listen, am I going to call you an Ariana Grande? No, I'm not. Do whatever you want, SB. I don't care. But I do think this person actually does have feelings for you. But, don't date people that are traveling in town for, you know what I mean? People who are going to go back home to a faraway land. But then again, my Venus is in the 9th house. So every time I go to a foreign country, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. All right. Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups. He like you. As my friend said last night, shout out if you're watching, he like what he see. He like what he see. Yeah, change. You can ask me whatever you want. Just post it and I'll read whatever you throw on the table. And then AIV is up next. And then I think we'll have time for freebies. Just depends what everyone's getting into. He loves it here, and he said he would move here. He's gone for 2 months. How will things be between us when you... Okay. He like what he see. If any of my friends in Charleston are watching, I'm going to cook a Mexican feast / fiesta if you want to come over for dinner. Just throwing it out there. He's gone for 2 months. I'm talking cilantro lime rice. I'm so hungry right now. I'm talking Mexican street corn with the authentic cheese, the whole thing. All right. He's gone for 2 months. How will things be when he returns? Newbie's calling in to say yes. It's so good. All right. All right. How are things going to be? Give me 1 second. Janelle, you're welcome to come over this side. I need to stretch really quick. I usually only read for 2 hours, but I do want to do freebies. So give me a second, guys. Ugh. Okay, SB. How will things be between us when he returns? More tower energy. I think he's gonna continue to stay in touch with you. And I think he actually might make a move, but make sure that he's fully available, because I don't want him to be like, oh yeah, everything's great when I'm here, and then I go back and it's like this has potential for him being in multiple relationships, which I don't love. So I don't know, like, you have things planned, but you'll only date him if he's single. Like, there's a lot of I want you to really use your intuition and make sure that you know for sure that he is available and that this is exactly what you want. I don't doubt that he's a kind and nice guy, but if he's being kind and nice to like 4 other women, you just have to ask yourself if you're okay with that. The Lovers is ultimately about a choice. Can he choose just one, or does he want sister wives? Are you okay with being a sister wife? Some people are. There's TV shows about it. Some people are not. I would definitely make your decision based on logic rather than the heart, because I don't want to see you get hurt here. Make sure that I would get to know this. People can wear a mask for 90 days. And it doesn't take, 90 days to 6 months, you'll see someone for who they really are. Maybe not always, but especially if someone is like a major player or something like that, I feel like you'll find out within that time. So yeah, I think they're going to tell you that they have feelings for you, but I don't know that they're fully letting go of that other person. Has he been messaging you? I think he's going to message you. And if he ghosts you, you know the answer. But the 8 of Wands, I think he's I think he's going to be messaging you. But this is what I got to tell you, SB. And I'm not, do whatever you want. I'm not the morality police over here. I don't give a shit. But if you were in a relationship with a dude and he spent the moments that you had with him, how am I trying to say this? Sorry. Let's say I have, I'm sorry, my brain is shutting down. Let's say you're in a relationship with this guy and he goes to your town, and like, how would you feel if you were the other woman, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Your life, your choice, do whatever you want. But that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. AIV, post your question, please. And then I think we're on freebies. I'm going to use Edgar Allan Poe for you because it's freaking funny. If a man misses you, he's going to let you know. If a man chooses you, he's going to let you know, period. General love breeding. I know a boy who is 22, something like this. This kid, Mama Bear may be watching, and my friend, you guys know who I'm talking about. This kid rolls out the red carpet for the girlfriend, okay? He goes above and beyond. He is so kind to her. So if a 22-year-old boy can do it, a grown-ass man can do it. Don't worry, Eve. Go right ahead. You post whatever you want, baby. Make sure you like the stream and subscribe. We're almost on freebies, I think. Don't post yet. I'll tell you guys when we get to free, and then you post a question, and then I'll choose free at random. Is there anything good coming my way? Anything Spirit wants me to know that I don't at the moment? Okay. Thank you guys for giving me a platform to do what I love. Thank you for being here and trusting me with your readings. I appreciate you. Oops. All right. Anything good coming towards Eve? I'm going to go from over here. Oh, wow. Well. Yes, ma'am. There is. Justice is coming your way, my friend. I think that you have gone through a period of difficulty, AIV or Eve. I think that you've gone through a period of difficulty, and things are, change is afoot with this eclipse that's happening. You're going from a 10 of Swords. There may actually be something, a relationship, a job, a friendship, a situation that's like dead and gone. And now you're shifting into an energy. You know what I'm seeing here? It's like something had to die. It's almost like you had to cut off the dead part of a plant so that the rest of it could grow. And that could have just been like a shitty person in your life. You know what I mean? This 10 of Swords, something had to die. This could also be a bad habit or something like that. But I actually see you said, I have definitely. So true. Yeah. I see you thriving. I see you, if this is friendship, I see you spending more time more time with friends, or spending time or meeting new friends, or finally investing that time into your friendships and celebrating. There could be like birthdays or parties or something like that coming up with the Three of Cups. But the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, I have the Chariot, the Sun, and the Three of Cups. You're moving into a very positive, joyful energy. This is a great omen. I think what you learned in that bad relationship or situation is that you are now embodying this Queen of Swords. Maybe this is your dark feminine era where you're like, look, I have boundaries. I'm going to tell you like it is, and I'm not going to people please, and I'm not playing nice anymore. You said proper relationship. And so this Knight of Pentacles is like, yeah, I'm going to move slow and steady toward the life that I want without this dead weight. I had to cut the dead weight off so that I can move into the life I'm supposed to live, into who I'm truly meant to be. And that was not easy with strength here. That was not easy to surrender to what is, and what is the truth of that relationship was really weighing you down and causing, it was a parasite to your life. And now that's gone, and justice is going to be restored in your life. The energy you're moving into is very, very good. That's what's coming your way. I love that. Justice and strength. I love it. You are being rewarded for waking up to reality, having radical acceptance, and move it to making the healthier choices. I got rid of so many things that weighed heavily on me. I think that you are being rewarded, and the natural things are going to restore to a natural balance here now with justice. I will just mention it just as a tarot due diligence thing. If you are dealing with something legal, something could be moving in your favor at this time as well. After a period of struggle or, moving very slow and steady, but, fighting for the truth as well. The truth, positive truth is coming out about something in your favor as well. So let me roll the Astro Dice. And then I think we're on freebies. Are we on freebies now? Did anyone else donate? Give me a moment. I think we are. What else do I have for AIV? Cancer and Mars in the first house. I think that you are valuing and caring about yourself. This is active self-nurturing, because I think that maybe you sacrificed yourself for people or relationships, and now you're like, hell no. I'm putting the oxygen mask on me before I deal with anyone else's hot mess. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. All right. Take care of yourself before you can take care of anybody else. Not saying you need to be stingy or like not care. Oh my God, I hate when guys they're like, my woman, I can't find a nurturing woman. Honey, get a life, get it together. All right. Oh shit. Hold on. The SWAT team just knocked at my door. Hold the phone. Someone just really aggressively delivered food to my door that I didn't order. And anybody got time for that? I should have just looked at my camera doorbell. It's fine. Okay. We're on freebies. If you have a question for me, I will choose free at random, throw it in the chat. And I'm going to use my Bohemian Gothic because I can do whatever I want. And yeah, go ahead and post your questions and I will choose. Newbie really thought the SWAT team was here. No, I'm not P. Diddy. I'm just a cat lady on the internet. It wasn't the real SWAT team. No. Aaron, I'm moving to St. Louis this fall. What will that move? You know what, Aaron? I don't want to use this deck for you. I'm going to use me. I'm moving to St. Louis this fall. What will that move bring me? What will that move bring me? Post your questions. I will do free at random. Wow. I see, Aaron. So what I'm seeing here is there could be a new job opportunity here. The King of Pentacles is financial stability. So there could be some type of work opportunity. I have the King of Pentacles, Hangman, and Four of Pentacles. So this is about you are getting on track financially and coming up with like financial solutions for yourself, maybe like for the long term. I also have the Hangman here, and this is giving you a very different perspective than I feel like you have been having for a while. And you can apply that to different areas of your life. Yeah. Let me see what else here. So the Four of Pentacles is someone who's making very wise financial decisions. Maybe you're investing or like saving your money, but the Hanged Man is like, sometimes it can be like a pause, but for you, it's also the keyword is perspective, but I feel like there's a big perspective shift for you where you're concerned about other things in your life, that maybe you have either been like, I don't know. It's like you're seeing the world through new eyes. I have actually moved to different cities a lot in my life, and I'm so grateful for it because the energy is different in different places and you're exposed to different things. And so maybe I do feel like that energy is somewhere that you need to go. That you said I am, and the job pays much more. I freaking love that. Yeah, I mean, you're King of Pentacles. I mean, this financially for you, this is really, really good. Four of Pentacles, making very smart money decisions. This is a great, beautiful, healthy, fresh start for you. And it's going to give you a new perspective on things. I love this. And we have the Hermit. There may be opportunity. The Hermit is my work from home card. That's not a universal thing. That's for me. It came to me during the pandemic. And so I'm just throwing that out there. There could be option for that. What else? But yeah, really listen to the call of your soul as well. Uranus in Capricorn in the third house of communication. There may be some unexpected communication that comes your way when you move there. Like, people might reach out to you and be like, oh my God, I didn't know you moved to the city, or I didn't know, like, blah, 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 blah. Like, I just see lots of buzzing chatter and communication going on, which that's what the third house is. The third house also rules siblings and like aunts and uncles. So, sorry. Michelle, am I coming to dinner? You freaking Michelle, in the words of someone's sister, you crack my ass. Oh my God. Yeah, you're welcome to come over here whenever you want. Someone's calling me. I'm not answering that. Michelle is the queen. She's our Capricorn queen. What else? Newbie wants to know what's coming between B and I. What is coming between B and I? Make sure you guys like the stream. What is coming between B and I? What's coming next? Spirit. Queen of Wands. Seven of Wands. Jesus Christ, have you not done this enough? You're continuing to fight for the truth. You're continuing to fight for what you want. I know you're over and done with it. I would honestly let your attorney just do her thing. Let her do the work you're paying her to do, unlike the other one. Been there, done that. You got the damn t-shirt. That's what I'm seeing. And I would honestly put the pressure on her because she's the one making moves. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you've really fought, I mean, as much as you can at this point. And not be mean to her, but, you know, continue to express to her like how important this is. But I still do feel much better about her, and I think she's going to make way more progress than the other joker you were dealing with. Rachel says, I have never been read. Can you tell me what you see for me? I can't wait. I'm going to use my favorite deck of all time for you, Rachel, our beautiful Taurus, because I can do whatever I want. Hold on. General reading for Rachel. Spirit, what messages does Rachel need to know? Right? What does Rachel need to know right now? Spirit, show me what is. If you guys have, I think that's it. If you guys have questions, go ahead and throw them in the chat. I'll choose free questions at random. And yeah. I feel like you're someone who's very intuitive, Rachel. And maybe you had some like interesting experiences in your life, but I feel like you can really trust your intuition. I will say that there is something going on financially, and you may actually, like, there may be something that you may need help with. And I feel like there's some type of like universal gift or help that comes your way to deal with like a financial situation. With the 5 of Pentacles, that's all I really want to say about that. But I like someone could be helping you, or you could get like a gift of money or something like that. I like how I'm like reading backwards, which is really, this is really weird that I'm like reading this backwards. The really cool thing that's going on though is that there's this beautiful new emotional beginning where I think that you are like, you're focusing on yourself, and you're really having a great time, like enjoying what your life is right now. And I think Spirit wants you to like indulge yourself with the season of life that you're in right now, because I think you can go out and have a good time, like we have done. But I don't even know how I want to, hold on, I'm trying to find the right words for this. It's like, allow yourself to enjoy life, because I feel like there were periods where you, even if it's not like going out and singing karaoke or whatever, like whatever it is that you like to do, even if that's you doing like a craft or something that you really love, and because I know you're a creative person, but like really enjoy the moment, because I feel like there were chunks or eras of your life that you couldn't fully enjoy. And now you have this beautiful, clean slate to have the type of emotional stability or emotional health in your day-to-day life that maybe you didn't get to have in the past. You said that's true. Okay. So this could be someone trying to help you out with a financial matter. The other thing with 5 of Pentacles is, and if it's not finances, this could be like a new friend or like a new thing coming that you're feeling like you're no longer left out in the cold, and you're no longer feeling like you're alone. This could even be a new romantic partner that could be a Scorpio or could be a water sign here. very, very interesting energy. Let's see what else I have. Moon in the 6th house of Libra. So the 6th house represents the house of health, and the moon represents our emotions. So I would really focus on your mental health right now. And that can start, with the basics, making sure we're hydrated, blah, blah, blah. I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on TV. You know what's best for you. But, focusing on mindfulness and balance. And I think that's where you are, though. I'm feeling like things are very emotionally level and healthy now, but back in the day, they weren't. Do you know what I mean? And not maybe not because of you, but because of, people from the past or circumstances, whether it be relationship, work, whatever. And now you're like, oh my God, I can enjoy this beautiful day-to-day peace. And even if I'm not making, $1 million, I'm still very happy with emotionally where things are. And that is what true richness is being content with where we are, what we have in the moment, right? And I think that you've achieved that. Anyway, I digress. Ember May, hi, baby girl. Do you hear my little one? Ember, you're such a good kitten. All right, anyone else have a question? Michelle wants to know, am I coming to dinner? I don't know. I feel like it's a little up in the air. I feel like it's a little up in the air right now. Yes. Erin's going to double dip because no one else is on here. You're very content. I freaking love that for you. Erin, I'm going to use a traditional tarot for you. Erin wants a love reading. Yeah, being content is everything. That's what we all want, right? Ember May, are you content right now? Or you're like, no, I want to come on my mother's table. Because I'd really like to be sitting on her lap right now. But she's entertaining people on YouTube. All right. Quick romantic love reading for Erin. Are you... Actually, I'm just going to see what comes out. Thank you, Rachel. Make sure you guys like the stream. It really helps out the channel. Erin, what's coming for you? Sorry, hold on. What is up with the Tauruses today? I feel like there's someone coming for you and you're like, I'm not interested in that. Oh my God, what is this? I'm getting strong Taurus energy and I'm getting someone that this is very specific. I feel like there's someone coming your way that you would not normally be attracted to, or they're very different from whatever your type is. And this is someone that you almost even have an aversion to in the beginning. And then eventually you kind of are interested in them. What is this? Jesus. Another tarot reader told me the same thing. I'll hit you up, Michelle. I don't know. I'll talk to the Glindas soon enough. Erin, what are you doing? We got the Fool. We got the Devil. We got you. Are you talking to multiple people? I feel like you're casting a... a wide net. But this is Erin. I'm going to be as kind as I possibly can. There is a very chaotic energy happening. We have the Fool and we have the Devil and we have the Eight of Wands. This is very intense, very fast, and like extraordinarily intense energy. And I think if you, that's so interesting that you're single and not talking to anyone. I think that's great. I think that you should just kind of let yourself be. And what is meant for you is never going to pass you by. And I think when you surrender to that and allow that to happen, there isn't going to be this like, this need to continue to push forward in regard to your love life. Six of Swords. The more you surrender to, I hope Spirit wants me to say the truth. The more you surrender to radical acceptance and what is, then you will move towards sunnier skies. Because I feel like if you're spinning your wheels trying to do whatever, or if there's guys who are trying to entertain you or who may be trying to entertain you in the very near future, and you're taking the bait of whatever this is, like someone may be like, oh, let's hook up, or let's like, and that's not what you want. I don't know. I don't know what you're into or what you're trying to get into, but I feel like if you believe in something greater than yourself, I feel like not spinning your wheels and allowing yourself to just like take a deep breath and sail to like a healthier, calmer waters is actually going to bring you something more authentic. Shut the front door. Shut the front door. This is a Ten of Pentacles. And so this is like, there's no timeline. I think you're about to have this really new, beautiful chapter where you like start. I deleted dating apps. Can we all get a round of applause for Erin here? Like this is, listen, when did I delete stuff? I will tell you what, my friend, I'm 37 years old and I am a single mother of 2 cats. My life has never been better. My life has never been better. And I don't think I will ever get on an app again. When you decenter romantic relationships, your entire life will open up. Move with the rhythm of life, my friend. I think the right people will show up at the right time. Continue to live life for you. And I feel like when you meet that person, it's going to be like organically. I don't really think it's going to be online anyway. My last reading is going to be for newbie wants to double dip because no one else has any questions. And readings are now closed. I'm thinking of doing yes. All right, I'm gonna have 3 hours. Get out of here. You are so welcome. All right, I want to do a peer review with Z. I'm thinking of doing a peer review. What is the outcome of this? If newbie moves in this direction, what is the outcome of the peer review? I've said this to you before, newbie, and I'm going to say it again. You're welcome. I think that you have to ask yourself if it's worth it. Because you have overcome some battles, and there have been some battles in your life in the last couple years. And so you have to ask yourself, is doing this peer review going to give me peace? Or is doing this peer review going to take away from my peace? Because I'm seeing sleepless nights, I'm seeing anxiety, we have the star seed here, which is the Fool energy. I'm sorry, I've been like kind of shading Aries lately, but it's like we're in all this Aries energy. So there's a compulsion to like do things really fast, right? There are good qualities of Aries. Aries is the leader. It's the beginning of this. It's a fresh start, blah, 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 right? But part of the problem is like, if Aries isn't in an ideal placement, it can put a lot of pressure on things for things to go a little chaotic and haywire. The main goal for you right now, and in my opinion, I'm a cat lady on the internet, please see my legal disclaimer. I think for you is to move towards whatever is bringing you peace. And I would ask your attorney, your current attorney, like, if I do this peer review, what, like, have people done this before? Do your research. Have people done this before? If so, what is the outcome? What resources is it going to take for me? Because if you're going to output more energy than what you could potentially get back, it may not be worth it. You may just want to break even and cut your losses and move on. And it's the same thing with the B stuff, right? Some of it is like, I know a lot of it has been resolved, but it's like, at what point do you, I'm not telling you to give up. I'm not telling you to give up, and I'm not telling you not to do it. But I would find out what is your potential gain and how realistic is that gain. I would use that Scorpio energy that you have in your chart and be the positive calculating type of Scorpio and say, is this going to be worth it to me? And if so, do it. And then you fight to the death. Is the poison in my stinger actually going to bring me a kill? Because we only shoot to kill. And if it's not worth it, I'm not even going to waste my time. That's the Scorpio energy. So I think that's where you can decide, is it a kill shot or not? Because you're a very busy mama bear doing all kinds of shit. Like, ain't nobody got time for this. Especially if it's going to be like a ridiculous hassle. So talk to your other attorney, phone a friend, find some resources. Maybe you do take the leap. But I just feel like there's a lot of sleepless nights and anxiety and worry. And I don't know that can you afford that? I don't mean monetarily. I mean mentally. Can you mentally afford the burden of going through one more battle? That's what you need to ask yourself. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. We're all done, guys. Thank you guys for giving me a platform to do what I love and just be a little, get a little ratchet from time to time. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.